Fun and you're getting your garden going and your steps in. Don't worry, it's only 52 seconds now. But I do have a group trivia. This will not give you any drink tickets, but it is fun and you can shout out the answer. And I'll say yes or no if it's true. Or if it's false. Because it's a true or false question. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Shout out the answer. You will not get a drink ticket if you say the right or wrong answer. You'll just have that good feeling inside. Artists, you have 25 seconds. Studies show people are more persistent and resilient when they work on tasks that feel emotionally connected. That's true. Yeah, good job. And more importantly, we can now count down with a 10, 9, 8, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, it is your time to shine. Start walking, start getting them steps in, because I know I need it. Even though I went to the gym, my feet are not aching. I want your feet to hurt from the amount of steps that we've been doing. Why? Because cardio is important, and we already had heart rate in the cardiovascular system. It is an important muscle to exercise. Thank you guys. I will be back and we will have some trivia. And I got a decent amount of it. Bye.
Getting our own budgets to satisfy their discussion of pain and rain. You know what's rain, pouring out these words, to still be misunderstood, to be judged unfair from strong and long under these bars and stars. You know, poetry is better than answer, yet it's still dope. So I try not to roll up and solve my own problem. I wrote it up. Composition will fill my exposition. Full form covering the page. New me of how I knew me. I'm realizing The audience is my peers, pretend to be my peers, just me. Am I going to cry or die on this operating table? Unlucky for them, I rapid fire my words, yes. I'm leisure in my response, nonchalant. But if you knew how quickly people love today and more than living, you understand why I'm not here for your amusement. This is my stage, my motherfucking moment to bleed, so I bleed and I keep bleeding in order of rejection. So you have those connections that are really pressure no direction. So I might regret once to the stage what I wish I did from everybody else. Even a joker lacks the fame. Crying over chaos that's old eventually so elegantly and let insanity take over. And here we are today, different version of me only the naked ear can hear. So I guess I'm a poet with explosion. I rest in pieces, not peace. Home.
Yo, y'all know who it is. What's up? It's Mr. C. Yo, we still here chilling. It is the art battle, Philly art battle, of course. We're in Philadelphia at Spin. We hanging out. We doing this thing. And yo, you just heard us spit it. Hopefully, we got it. It picked it up. This is Skittles. I had to pull it real quick so I can get an interview. So Skittles is here. Skittles got a lot going on, so we're going to take it slow. Skittles, how did we get this name?
A friend of mine gave it to me, and like when I was 17, 18, and it just ran with it.
But what made them call you Skittles?
Okay, so stupid reason why. There was a rap song called Skittles, and it was stupid because it was about popping pills. But I was like, oh, this is a cool rap song. He was like, I'm gonna call you Skittles because you like weird, colorful things. That's literally what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they just stuck with it.
They stuck with it.
Yeah.
You like it. So it didn't bother you.
No, it didn't bother me.
Okay.
No.
So now the poetry thing.
Yes.
How did that come about?
I mean, I've been writing since I was 18. I'm 35 now. Writing, I would say, poetry is my therapy. So it helps like deal with conveying emotions, is getting things out, whatever negativity or whatever is going on.
Okay.
And then also, I like writing poetry because it's like writing stories. So you can do like creative writing with it instead of just it being like trauma bonding type stuff. So yeah.
Okay. And you've been writing for a long time.
Yeah, since I was 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now you're doing this. What made you come out and do it? How long have you been behind the door doing it, or how you do it?
Performing wise, I've been performing since the end of 2022, but I took it more seriously last year. So I've been doing like features like in Philly, Jersey, mostly Jersey, Philly, Jersey, Baltimore, Delaware, and I hosted up in Pittsburgh. That's a drive.
Okay, that's a drive.
Yeah, I just did that just recently, and so I've been doing that, and I slam too. So yeah.
So what do you like about it?
You know
Other
what?
than the therapy, what is it like?
I like artsy things. It's creative. I like anything artsy.
Okay. Now where do you see yourself going with it? Putting a book out there?
I am working on a couple of books right now. So little small chat books. So,
I got you.
I still gotta finish like writing the poems and everying like that. And then once I do that, I'm gonna drop it. Hopefully I don't think it'll be by the end of this year, but definitely sometime like probably by the summer.
So we should just look for it.
Yeah, definitely.
And how do we look for you?
Okay, so my Instagram is the letter I, Ninja, Ninja, Wolfie with a Y _ Skittles, and my TikTok is iWolfie Skittles.
I'm glad I ain't smoked that much. You just said a whole lot.
I know.
I with an N.
No, I Ninja.
Wolfie _
Skittles.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
I'm glad this is on camera because I would not remember that. So then you was talking about ninja. So what does ninja? You doing?
Yeah, I do martial arts. I've been doing it for over 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might have knew my friend who passed not too long ago, Ray Fon.
Maybe.
Yeah, he did. He was into that in the city here. Oh, you from Philly?
No, I live in Jersey.
What part of Jersey?
I live in South Jersey.
South Jersey.
Yeah.
That's a big part. Williamstown, Sickle.
No, I live in Burlington County.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That part of South Jersey.
Yeah, because you got 3 sections of South
Jersey, right?
Okay.
So you also mentioned you do stunt work.
Yes, I do stunt work. I'm an actress.
Now, how do you do stunt work? Not that you can. I'm just saying, who are you stunting for?
Because I do the martial arts part, so I'll be doing like if I get kicked or I take a fall or something like that.
What films?
They're on YouTube actually.
Anything? Oh, okay.
They're on YouTube, and I have one on Tubi actually.
Okay, are these your films?
I'm in the films.
You're in the film.
I'm in the films.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, they're on YouTube. We might want to talk to them, see if we can put it on our network.
Yeah. One of them is called Shadow Fist 2. If you like old school like Shaw Brother movies, that's what we're doing. It's a homage to Shaw Brother movies.
Okay.
So you're gonna see all that old school stuff.
All right.
On Tubi, the other one is called Cobweb. So it's basically about werewolves, angels. I'm an angel assassin.
Okay.
We got
angel assassin.
Yeah. So I take out people.
All right.
Yeah.
You got a lot going on.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a few different stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got the rainbow hat on. That's the rainbow Skittle, or is that the other rainbow?
No, I wear rainbow stuff because of the Skittles.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not part of it.
No, it's just a question.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I wear colorful stuff to match.
You got on a lot of colors.
I got a lot of colors on.
You got a lot of colors.
Yeah, I got a lot of colors on. I didn't even put the shoelaces on today. The shoelaces would have been rainbow.
So that's part of your whole persona.
Yeah, I usually like something colorful. Yeah,
I like that. I am Mr. C. I am the hooded one. In the winter and the summer, I'm Goldie, so I've got some gold shades.
Okay,
yeah, I understand the persona. So once again, you were spitting up there. You got anything short you can spit and drop knowledge? Drop something on the people. One question, 2 questions.
Okay.
2 questions.
Okay.
It went from 1 to 2 because my high is kicking in.
Okay, it's all right.
First question.
Yes.
Have you ever had a high moment?
Yeah.
Give me a high moment. We have a segment on the show called High Moments. So your high moment is like.
Okay, a good high moment was I was at a right night and everybody's smoking and everything like that. You get that contact high, but then the creativity be flowing. That's a high moment for me.
Okay.
That's me.
That's you. Yeah. Second question.
Yes, sir.
Can you drop something?
Drop something? What you mean?
Drop something. Spill something.
Shit.
Put you on the spot? I mean,
yeah, you did.
So how does that work? Is it all mentally cataloged up there?
Yeah, for the most part, I got a lot of memorized. It's just like when you ask me, it's like boom, which one? You know what I'm saying? On top of making sure I do that one.
Okay. It can be short.
Sure, I'll give you a few bars. This is one of my favorites called Paper Soldier.
Paper Soldiers?
Yeah.
All right, Paper Soldiers, y'all. Take the mic.
All right, cool. They love to look over a piece of paper, crumbled up, tossed around. People walking past thinking it's nothing but another piece of trash on the ground. Never seeing how this piece of paper got here, the hands and mishandled, the delicateness of this vibrant object. The blessings are laid across the sheets at one time. The secrets are held so tightly, the tears are witness to love. Conveniently used until the pages are full, until they are full. Flip it to the next piece of paper, write a new story, complain about bullshit, but ignoring the pain they inflicted on the way. I mean, trees it took to get here, what pictures I had to take to be here. You want to know the process. Being to a bloody pole, tripped across the bed sheet, from parts of me to make you whole, means me this paper time. A pretty hard cover with a gentle intro, a glimpse of joy through dedication. Even a piano brings joy to the beauties beating from it. Just like a sheet of paper, my face is love until pain is inflicted. Their burdens tattooed onto the skin, these sheets of paper. How I want to rip my skin, these sheets of paper to shreds, shell-shocked, disoriented, purging, no remorse. If you want to hear more, book me for a feature.
Yo, y'all heard it right there. This is Mr. C, a.k.a. the Hooded One. This is Skittles. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
I really do. I really appreciate you.
Thank you
for stopping by the show. And look, we got something for you before you go, all right?
What you got for me? Hold on.
Hello, my good people. Day in the life of an artist. So, what I'm gonna start doing is actually start talking about some of my pieces because I feel it's necessary. And there's always a story behind the art. So, I'm gonna start off with my Dr. J piece. This is a 16 by 20. It's framed, which I love to do with most of my pieces. The color is called Atmosphere, which is super duper cool. So Dr. J, one of the greats, one of the ones that really brought the pizzazz, coming from the ABA, and brought it to the NBA. The NBA kind of shunned the ABA, for them being a little bit against the grain, so to speak, because they would do things that the NBA didn't like, dunking and behind the back passes and so forth and so on. So Dr. J was one of those guys that revolutionized the game. Jumping from the free throw line was crazy. A lot of people think that was MJ first, but this is one of them dudes right here. This is oil on canvas. This was actually a piece that I did of one of my habits. I call them the habits. I don't know if you could tell the texture here, and I'm not sure if the camera will capture this, but it is one of my habits, and I didn't like it too much. It was really thick acrylic, actually. And I say, let me spray paint over this, and then paint over that, and this is the effect that you get. I absolutely love this piece. I do have possibly a potential buyer. You know who you are. You didn't get back to me, so I gotta let the universe do what the universe does. So again, Dr. J, all on canvas, 16 by 20 framed, ready to be hung. So I did all the wiring myself, signed, dated. This piece was done in September, so hit me up in my DMs if you're interested. I'm selling this piece for $300. This is including the frame. We will talk about shipping and handling if required. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love.
This is Skittles, and you're watching High Time.
In this final round of art battle, I have some trivia for you guys. So if you're interested in potentially winning a drink ticket and you want to answer some trivia, give me a holler. Okay, guys. Here is the trivia question. Again, you need to be in front of me to answer the question to potentially win the drink ticket. Okay. I will take two different answers for this if you get it right. When someone says, my heart skipped a beat, they usually mean a moment of strong emotion. Medically, a real extra or... finish the question! Yes, you answered the question correctly. Let me finish it. Okay. Medically, a real extra or missed beat is often called what? And you said? Arrhythmia. And he's just been waiting patiently to win this. He's just on it. You got it. I didn't even finish. If this was Jeopardy, you would be disqualified. Luckily, I don't do Jeopardy because I don't know if... Actually, maybe next time I'll try the trivia with Jeopardy. We'll just do Jeopardy level trivia. Anyway, Artist, you have 4 minutes and 12 seconds left. How are you doing? What we got going on? Just a reminder that our next art battle will be Art Battle Wilmington. It's running December 6th, and the day before that will be our Poetry Battle Wilmington on December 5th. And if you are ever interested, it's over in Wilmington. The Art Battle one is at the Queen. And oh my God, Tiffany, this is beautiful. Gosh dang it, these artists are fantastic. How dare they be so good? If only I could have more room in my apartment. wanted, I would purchase all of these paintings. Anyway, artists, you have 3 minutes and 20 seconds. If you're interested in more art events, again, we have Art Battle Wilmington, but also there is a fun event called Her Space that happens in Philadelphia. We've got the producer of it here. Her name is Kay. She highlights artists that are women and all of their artwork. And what is the next one? December 19th is the next one. Check out Her Space. Sometimes we've had some art battle finalists, some art battle winners, some art battle competitors featured at Her Space. And then also on December 13th, if you're like, I want to...
Thank you. Make some noise for Sushi, y'all. Y'all better make some noise for Sushi. Up here hosting, killing it up there. And shout out to Eminem and Skittles. Miss Eminem and Skittles, what? What kind of candy store spitting out this situation? Now, the art here has inspired me. Can I tell you how the art has inspired me? I said, can I tell you how the art has inspired me? Okay, well, I'm thinking. When I say this art has inspired me, it's obviously from the way that I can see them looking at the Phillies aiming at that first pitch. All of a sudden it begins to look a lot like Christmas before this is dismissed. I even see a quick Fonzie looking at me, taking me back to my childhood. All of a sudden I remember the times when everything was all good. This is before my hair grew long and I felt misunderstood. This is before they said I was nothing but a small skull smoking on a cig, trying to figure out everything that life could be. See, this was a simpler me. Before I was after all the greens and my face was full of the cheek. Before I knew she that knew she, and I just got rejected by both of thee. Therefore, my heart I filled with the arrows before me, and I was trying to live by be that. Well, you know how that goes. See, this is before they would even try to raise up borders and act like all of a sudden our Super Bowl performer isn't from Puerto Rico. I guess actually they act like they just don't know. Maybe this was all before I felt like this. Before life became a beast that couldn't take away the peace. This was when I had to raise up a samurai fist. This was the new Naruto flow that came to give your left hand a kiss. This was before I could be more than just an MC, but also what you would deem to be the champion, raising up both fists. Shoot, shouts out to the queen who fought first in this. See, this was before I was just a man and a dog. When I was trying to figure out how my heart was lost in the fall, trying to realize what it could be, but honestly, it felt like it would pump so hard that it burst, and all of a sudden you could see the ventrals pouring out of me. I was trying to find my peace. They was trying to judge me by how my hair curled up and how my face could be. They seemed to think that my brain was full of rivers. They didn't understand that my thoughts were a sea. This is deeper than anybody could conceive it to be. This was before, well, I understand that it's not just how do you extend your hand, but how you bring them in. See, when I was young, I realized that my ego was on high demand, and by the time I was old enough to drink, I was already drinking, and that cat, sometimes I was trying to handle that feline, that I was too focused on the wrong things. I didn't realize that, to me, it could be kind of strange walking through the dark night, still just to be on top of the rooftops. I was still throwing them back. Once again, that's when I told you about that beast that met me. See, this is when that beast wouldn't let me find sleep. My brain was now leaking. I told you after my heart was already speaking, they labeled me as somebody that was tweaking. They didn't realize that I could be somebody else who was just as crazy as me, and now both of our thoughts are reaching. Because I was trying to find a little boy within, and she was trying to search for hope within that little girl, that she can't find them, and I can't find him. So now all of a sudden, it feels like the lobster is broken in the middle of the sky. You can ask me what that means. I will take you to constellations and dimensions, but most of the time, I would rather not talk about that because it's frowned upon, and so it's easier to lie. The rose that grows from places that they try to deny. See, when she met me and I met her, we decided to be wise, and she brought something back inside of me that felt so nostalgic. I felt different when I stared in her eyes. I felt like it was Christmas when I stared in her eyes. I felt like I was looking through the glass, watching him play that first pitch. Or better yet, like the birds in than throwing that first pass. See, this was something that was more for me to have. This was something that was more for you to grab. This was something that was meant for you to handle. This is a feeling. This is international. This is our battle.
I told you. I heard you always say that. This is our battle. Good job. Good job to all the artists. Good job to all the poets. Hot day. Congratulate yourself. If you bought yourself a piece of art, or if you're considering a piece of art, do it for the memory.
So I spent about the last 2 hours on Luma Prints, figuring out how to sync the Luma Prints to my Etsy store, and so that I'm able to offer high quality prints and print paper and framed and et cetera, for all my paintings, so that everyone has the opportunity to own a Ramos art piece. The gentleman that helped me was amazing on Luma Prints, took his time, walked me through everything, actually shared the screen and did a lot for me. So probably in maybe 2 or 3 days, I should have most, if not all, of my paintings available for print. So if you want to, again, invest in a Ramos art piece and support, we need all the support we can get as artists. This is my career. This is what I'm doing to make a living. I don't know if people understand that, but I'm betting on me. And it's difficult. It is very difficult. You have to have a lot of discipline and put in a lot of work and time and things that people don't see behind closed doors. So I'm just sharing this just to say, like, appreciate the artists, appreciate the final product. It is not for the weak. You need a really good circle. You need a really good support team. I have some great people in my corner. You know who you are. I won't even have to mention it. They know who they are. Yeah, so it's gonna be dope. Very official prints. Again, you can get them without frame. You can get them glass covered, etc. There's gonna be a few options. So I'm working on that now. So within 2 or 3 days, business days, I should have everything complete. And I'll make an announcement so y'all can support. You don't have to buy an original. Would love for my originals to go, but this gives you a little bit more affordable opportunity to own a piece. I'm very grateful for everyone that's ever invested. I'm gonna keep creating. This is what I love to do. And yeah, I'm gonna make it work. All right. God bless. Day in the life of an artist. Peace and love.